Hi, Leos. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a singles love reading. Trying to get back on schedule, trying to get back into my routine. So you are next on my list for a reading. So this is your turn. So we're going to call in our spirit guides. I do have some charms, some initials for you. We're going to ask Spirit who, what, where, when, how is somebody coming into your life. Please use this reading to help you to manifest a love that is worthy and deserving of you, or to confirm a love that's come into your life recently. So let's call in our spirit guides. Let's see what your cards say. Let's see what is going on around you. Spirit, please share with my Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is going on? What is coming towards them? What's next in love? New love? Any energy around them you want us to know? I am listening for you now. Let's see what they say. I have a hideaway. Make time to be with your person. Create your own special space. I feel like, not that you have to keep it secret, but I feel like you keep it on the QT until you both know that this is going to be something. You don't want to like announce to your family you're dating somebody and then it doesn't work out. So I do feel like it's not, like I said, you're not hiding it. It's more of a, let's just wait and see and make sure this is real before I kind of celebrate with everybody. I have sacrifice. Love may come with sacrifices. Evaluate what you're willing to give up. They're using more of a pick and choose. Okay. Like I have to choose my time wisely. I have to choose who I spend my time with. They also have to do the same. So I've got some adjustments. I've got some juggling going on. It could be I just have a busy life, a busy schedule, and how do I fit in dating somebody new and a new relationship? So, but that feels like it starts to get into a pattern or a routine very easily. I do have a romance, a romantic surprise on the horizon. So, I did feel for a second there a very hopeless romantic energy. It could be in the very beginning, like, oh, that's really sweet. That was really nice. But, you know, is that what they're known for? I'm not sure yet. Let's keep asking. But I did feel, at least initially, that this person does go out of their way to be romantic. Maybe it's not in their nature, but they're trying really hard to impress you. They're, you know, it's like, I want to win your heart. I want to, they want to win you over. Okay. That's really what they're doing. So, hopefully they keep up the romance, you know, they keep it going. I have a true love, a deep and enduring connection going beyond superficial attraction. Oh boy, that feels good. I want a deep, let's claim that. For those of you that have watched me, claim it, own it, write it in the comments. A deep and true love arrives. Something that's real, something that I can get my arms around, something that I can hold on to, Spirit saying. So I do feel like whoever this is, yeah, they're calling it a union. Okay, they're calling it a soul union or just some kind of a union. So that feels good too. I'll take union. I have a 2 of Pentacles. I have a 10 of Pentacles. I have a Page of Swords. And I have a Tower. They are sharing with me a change is coming. So some of you have already gone through that Tower. It is a decision. It could be, I've been kind of casually talking to somebody, not that into them. Somebody else came along that I'm more interested in. I want to spend a little bit more time with them. I have to say no to the one person I've been kind of talking to. It feels more like that. Like this is kind of, it wasn't going anywhere, and I'm more interested in somebody else. And that happens a lot. You don't want to lead somebody on that you don't really want to be with. But I do feel like you make a choice, they make a choice. I have all this page energy coming in, like, let's talk, let's get to know each other. But I'm going to say it could be even on the other side. They were talking to a couple of people or one person. It wasn't really what they were looking for. And they'd rather spend time with you. Like, they like what they see. They like what they're hearing. I'm going to go with this feeling of they choose you, for whatever that, everybody has a choice, right? But it does feel like they choose you, and maybe you knew that they were talking to somebody else. I'm not talking about a third party situation. I'm not talking about breaking up a marriage. I'm just saying somebody who was casually talking to somebody, maybe dated somebody a couple of times. 11:11 on the clock when I'm recording this, so I'll take that. I have a justice card. This could turn into something so much more. I have an 8 of Swords. I will say that I'm not afraid of my feelings. I think this person's genuine. I think it's a true love. I do think that they're afraid of commitment, and I don't think it's committing to you. I think it's the whole contract part of it, that it's a written contract and that people get in trouble financially with it. And what if it doesn't work out? And, you're legally bound to somebody. And so I feel like they are hesitant with things like that. Or you could be, maybe you've been divorced, 3 of Swords. I've gone through that already. So it could be somebody who wants to be with you, but they may not necessarily want to be in a legal contract. They could spend the rest of their life with you. You could be partners. You could live together. But maybe they don't want to be married again. And that's okay too. A lot of people feel that way. Been there, done that, maybe there's no reason to be married. Let's just love each other. But if that's something that's really important to you, then, get that information up front. Spirit, tell me more about this connection. I like the page. I choose you. I see something in you. I do feel like I am wondering where this is going to go. So a balancing act, feeling trapped, and a cold shoulder. I feel like this person has to push somebody else away. I do feel like they are either you or them has to push somebody away. You just have to say, I want to date somebody else. I've met somebody else that I want to spend some time with. And, you can't date, like the balancing act to me is coming into me as somebody who, tries to juggle more than one person at a time. I think that's really hard. And I think in a lot of ways it's hurtful to the one person who's putting in energy and they're not dating anybody else. So if somebody's, kind of trying to play the field and keep their options open, that's not going to be your person. Okay. So, look for that. Make sure that you're not just one of the options. Like, you're not going to be an option, is for sure. I have changes coming. The packing the bags and the traveling is interesting because this person may invite you to go away on a short trip. Spirit just said it could be a weekend getaway. It could be my family has a house at the beach, at the lake. Let's go. But I do feel like I am going to spend some quiet time with this person away. And I feel like that intimacy or that particular event brings you closer together, and you really enjoyed each other and you really got a sense of a couple. I felt really like we make a great couple. I really enjoyed being with you. I adore you. Oh, I love adore you. I'm a Leo. Here is this invisible crown. I love that. So is this person a hopeless, adoring romantic. Okay. That's what I want to know, because that chooses you. And then takes you away, like brings you on a trip. I love this. Against all odds. I like that feeling because some of you really struggle with, when am I going to meet my person? They're out there, there's not like this big black cloud that's hanging over you that says you'll never be with somebody. It's divine timing, and we have to be patient. But I like the feeling of against all odds, like we could make it work no matter what. The couple who says that we'll get through anything. There's nothing that really would ever make me feel like I don't want to be here or spend some time with you. Let's get some initials. Let's see if Spirit will share with me some clues today. We'll get some charms and some initials, and just going to roll some dice here. Spirit, please share. What do you want us to know? First initials, last initials. Keep our eyes open. I have an R, Q, M. I have a J, an F, a Y. I have an H, the letter P, a G, and I have a U today. Okay, so keep your eyes open. They could be your initials, their initials, something like that. And while I have this on kind of zoomed in, let's see what we have for some charms. So I have this big, beautiful velvet bag of charms, and I'm going to just get a little pinch here, give them a little stir, and see what clues we have. All right, so let's gather those. A couple more. Okay. Let's see if I have any letters or anything like that. I always like to do that first. I have a letter G. Okay. I have a sun. Little bit of a over the sun, over the moon for you. Bright, sunny, cheery. Could be that this person's always happy. One of those people that they always have a nice smile on their face. They always seem happy. They always feel they're very uplifting. I mean, there are people out there that are happy. They're just, they make other people happy, even if things are going wrong, even if things are hard. I have a cross, so we could share the same faith. That could be important to some of you. I have a tree of life. That's saying we're connected. It came into me as not only are we going to grow and put down roots, but it was like we're connected to the universe. We're both supposed to be in this connection. It really felt nice. It was just a strong feeling of connection. I have a octopus. I think it's a sea creature. I have an octopus, and I have a ship's wheel. I'm going to go with a cruise. I feel maybe that's the getaway, that we go on a small cruise, we plan a trip somewhere, because a big steering wheel like that is on a larger boat to me. So I feel like it's a metaphor for a couple things. Let's see where we go. Let's start this journey. Let's see, steer the wheel, so to speak, and see where it takes us. But I also feel cruise, and I also feel a getaway. I have a perfume bottle. I'm going to go with it. I just love how you smell. It could be a compliment. I love your cologne. I love you smell so good, something like that. So it could be something that you just pick up on this person, and, you enjoy. I think scent is important. I have a big, beautiful pink bow. I'm just going to go with the color pink because I feel maybe I have a lot of pink in my wardrobe. Maybe I have a lot of pink objects. I like a lot of, girly girl stuff. So some people look great in pink. They look great in hot pink. That's their color, purple, pinks, things like that. So they look great. I've got a guitar. I would say that's a hobby. I feel like it's more of a hobby. I kind of have dabbled. I feel more dabbling than like a musician energy. But okay, it's something that they're trying. It's something that they're interested in. I have a donut addiction is how I feel. I feel like it's a specific place, whether it's Dunkin' Donuts or a local bakery that they pick up coffee every day that makes homemade donuts. But I feel like it's a joke more than anything. Like I shouldn't be getting a donut every day, but I do, and they probably can get away with it. But I feel like it's a specific place that they go to and a specific kind, and it's just part of their routine. It could be part of their morning routine on the way to work, but I feel like it's more of a joke. I am definitely addicted to frosted donuts of some kind or something like that. And then I have a beautiful good luck charm. So I have this horseshoe. They are saying, and I know this is not necessarily for everyone, but it was a sense of surrounded by horses. Now, there could be horse farms in the area. There could be like an equestrian location. There could be a racetrack. I don't know, but I just felt almost like there were like horses in the background. So somebody who could be connected to horses in some way. I have a horse. My family raised horses. We have show horses. I live on a farm. I have a handful of horses, and I have a stable. But I don't usually get I get a lot of dogs and cats and things like that in my readings, but I don't usually get large animals. But I did get horses. Lots of horses. So maybe I just love horses. I want to live somewhere where there's horses. Okay, so that is, those are my charms. Let's see what else they have for you, Spirit. What else do you want us to know about this connection today? They just said the feelings are real. Okay, so that makes me feel good, that I've got somebody who is true and real and honest, and they're saying capable. Maybe you were with somebody that wasn't capable. Capable to me means like they get up and get dressed every day, right? And go to work. I had the piece of mindfulness. I love this. And it's almost like a message in a bottle, doesn't it? Maybe we're going to get like this mysterious message from somebody. Practice mindfulness. Spend 5 minutes each morning focusing on your center. I like this feeling of peace with that message, that this person could be bringing you messages in a bottle. I love that. But this person could be bringing you a sense of calmness, peacefulness. I do feel like after you go away, it kind of cemented the relationship. I feel like we felt like a couple. It was good for us to be out of our normal elements and just, whether you stayed in a hotel or you stayed with family or friends, it felt like we were really a couple. I think that's the most important feeling. And then I feel like that cemented it. But there's also the sense of it was so peaceful. Maybe we went to the beach, we went to the beach and spent a couple nights. Look at a beach again and a bottle. I mean, this is a huge deck. There's probably only 2 cards that are messages in the bottle. The harmony of nature, spending time in nature and rejuvenating. I have a feeling that the 2 of you go somewhere near water, okay? Whether it's a lake, a beach, a river, a cruise. So there's this feeling of tranquility coming over me, that I'm looking at the water, we're sitting and being by the water. And there's also this feeling of kind of recognizing that this is almost a life-changing time or moment for us. It could be the first time we say, I love you. It could be the first time we make love. It could be the first time we're really alone together without kids or family around or friends or, like just not out to dinner on a date. So it could be the first time we're spending some significant time together. So I do feel that feels nice. The space of respect, and look at its ocean again. Yeah, maybe we're going to the beach. I'm going to commit to that. Maintaining respect for each other's opinion. This person respects you. What did they say earlier on? They're trying to win you over, right? They had said that it's a union, and they also had said that they choose you. They had been talking to somebody else, probably told that person, I've met somebody else that I want to spend some time with. And I think here we go. So let's get some loving messages. Spirit, what is it that you want us to know about this connection? Any loving messages you have today? I'm concealing how badly I want you. That's not necessarily a bad thing. No one will ever compare to you. Yeah, you find that one person that kind of checks all the boxes and meets all your needs. And I just got this incredible feeling of comfort. Like I'm so comfortable with you. I'm so in tune to you. Like we could be in the same space doing our own thing. But just being together is fine. I dream about holding and kissing you. Yeah, I do. I think you're ready to meet your person. Oh, look at this. Look at these. This is the romance of a lifetime I've been waiting for. One day I will go down on one knee and offer you a lifetime of love. I think you are ready to meet your person. It does come in as he's trying or she's trying to win your heart. So they are trying really hard to be romantic. Whether that lasts forever or not, I don't know. But in your mind, this is the love of your life, or this is the love that you've been waiting for. So if this isn't in your life yet, that's okay. We're going to put it out into the universe now. I want you to claim it. I want you to own it. I want you to ask Spirit to bring you this kind of energy. And then we just let it go into the universe and we let the universe work. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. I want to thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed your reading. We'll see you all again real soon. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your love and support and your comments. If you'd like to book a private reading, check out my website. The link is below, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. We'll see you all again real soon.